We now take a look at the metadata for the app widget associated with the Weather Viewer app. Now, the way that we created the file that you see on the screen here is we went to the File menu and said New, and then Android XML file, and if this option is not displayed for you, you can always go to Other, and then within the Android node you can find Android XML file there as well. Then we went into the dialog for creating a new Android XML file, and for the resource type we selected App Widget Provider, and then we named the file. And of course, once you name the file and hit finish, it gives you a basic App Widget Provider file like the one that you see here. And in our case, we also went ahead and configured various metadata for our specific app widget. For example, you can specify the minimum width and minimum height of the widget. You can also specify the layout file that defines the widget's initial layout, and they call it initial layout because widgets are resizable, and if you have a resizable widget, the layout may not look the same once you resize it. So we have the initial layout defined in the file Weather App Widget Layout, which is of course one of the various layout files that we'll look at in the layout folder in subsequent videos. Then at line 6 we specified the update period millis attribute, which is the number of milliseconds between updates to the data that's displayed in the app widget. So for example, when you go ahead and install the app widget for email or Gmail on your home screen, that app widget is going to refresh periodically, showing you the most recent emails that you've received. In this case, every 60 minutes we're going to update the Weather Viewer widget with the most recent data from the WeatherBug web services. And then finally, we also specified the resize mode. You can set up your app widgets so that they're not resizable, in which case the resize mode value would be none here. You can also make them horizontally or vertically resizable, or both. So if I just said horizontal, you could stretch it widthwise. If I just said vertical, you could stretch it heightwise. In this case, we're saying that we want to be able to resize the app widget both horizontally and vertically, and to specify that you separate them with the vertical bar character.